around certain neighborhoods in Detroit, you'll find house after house burned beyond recognition.
So as you can see, we have a row of houses here that are all vacant. And this is the perfect street for an arsonist.
It anchors Detroit's new chief arson investigator, Chuck Sims. He grew up on these east side streets. Sims, a 28-year veteran firefighter, does not take his new role of snuffing out firebugs lightly.
I'm working with the courts now to make these laws a little bit more harsh, where people who are setting these fires, they're going away to prison for a long time.
Sims has 8 investigators and can only tackle 30% of the suspicious fires in the city.
We're averaging over 400 dwelling fires a month.
3,500 structures and more than 600 vehicles are torched annually. The cost, more than $100 million.
A lot of people are not willing to come forward to talk about that. They're just afraid of retaliation.
80% of the time, arson is an act of revenge or fraud. We were there as Sims was investigating a fire at this strip club called The Grind in downtown Detroit recently. Also frightening, over the last 5 years, a murky discovery under the rubble is often a body.
We found bodies in dwellings well after the fire. A lot of CSCs go, a lot of rape cases happen in vacant dwellings.
With so many empty blocks, thrill seekers who torch homes for fun have fertile ground. But with the mayor's new efforts to get rid of blight and a new arson chief on the job, wannabe firebugs are now on notice.
It was arson, it was retaliation. That's what Middletown police are saying about a fire that gutted a house early today.
The fire was intense, burning everything Jennifer Chitwood and her 2 young children owned. But this story begins last Thanksgiving when teens broke into her house.
The wife of an accused arsonist is speaking out. Terry Donahoe showed News 5 what was left of her Goshen Township home. Her husband, William Donahoe, is accused of setting fire to the place over the weekend.
What's on camera? A man hurls a Molotov cocktail at a building in Queens, New York, one of 4 arson attacks being investigated in the area.
It's become a terrifying pre-dawn pattern.
Another light of the second floor.
For the past 2 nights, more than 30 vehicles in and around Hollywood have been exploding in flames. All of the cars intentionally firebombed, say authorities, for reasons unknown.
3 men have been arrested in connection with a massive wildfire in Southern California. Police say the fire started early Thursday morning near the city of Glendora.
The arsonist terrorized neighbors, igniting fires in the middle of the night at many homes, a business, even a church in San Jose. 3 fires were set on Sunday alone, and police were waiting for him to strike again.
Police have made an arrest, and they're determining that this was arson. They arrested Lawrence Barnes this morning. We have video of that in just a minute. But first, look at this damage left behind from the fire. This midday, residents and neighbors just standing around staring at the extent of it.